Hey students, in this video I'm going to explain once again how to solve quadratic inequalities, but now with the graphing method. Graphing method seems to be the easiest if you have the graphing calculator available. So first of all, to solve an inequality, you need to equal this inequality to 0. So think about this being an equal sign and moving everything on the right side to the left side so you can have a 0 on the right side. We want to subtract the x to the other side and add 12 to move it to the other side. So that cancels these, and now you have the 0 by itself. The inequality stays the same. Over here we have 4 parts, and now we need to rearrange them and combine like terms as needed. So the first thing you want to write is x squared. That's the highest degree, the highest exponent, and then after that is the x's, which is 14x minus x, so a total of 13x. The 12 is by itself, so we're just going to put plus 12. So with this first step, now you have a quadratic equation that you can simply just graph in the calculator and find out where the zeros are at to solve it. So we're going to do that. Okay, I'm going to type right here on the graph x squared plus 13x plus 12. And then we want to zoom this out. Okay, so there it is. We're going to find the zeros, analyze the 0 right there. So that's -1. And analyze the 0 over here. That's -12. So that will be your second step, solving, which we found out it was touching at -1 and -12. So we can draw a number line just to have that visual of a zoom in version of that. So -12 is right here, and then -1 is right here. So in between, it could be any other numbers in between that we're going to choose a testing value to check if the solutions are on the inside or if they are on the outside of the parabola. Okay. So for the third step, we're going to now kind of test that out. We have the inequality x squared plus 14x greater than or equal to x minus 12. And we're going to choose a number in between -12 or any number in there. Let's use -10. -10 is somewhere in here. And then if we substitute a -10 for the x in here, we substitute a -10 for the x in here. Another -10 in for that x. And now we're going to check if this statement is true after we simplify. So -10 squared, that's 100. And we're going to multiply 14 times -10, that's -140. Here we just have -10 minus 12. 100 minus 140, that's -40. And -10 minus 12, that's -22. So is -40 greater than or equal to -22? That's false. That's no. Which means that we are not including the solutions on the inside of this parabola. Everything on the outside of that parabola is where the solutions are at. Which leads us now to our final step of writing our notation for the answer. So our answer is pretty much, to kind of summarize, that anything to the left side of that -12, meaning negative infinity, that goes on forever to the left, up to 12 is part of our solutions. -12, sorry. And then on this other side, anything from -1 to the right, which is to positive infinity, is our solutions. So that's where we write -1 infinity. We go back to our inequality sign to see we're going to put bracket or parentheses in there, which leads us to remember that if we have these symbols of less than or greater than, these will be parentheses because we stop there, but we don't include points. And when we have the less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, we are including the points, so this leads us to the brackets. In this problem, we do have the equal to, which means we are using brackets to specify that we are stopping. We are stopping at -12 and we're stopping at -1, and it goes on to infinity, which infinity always has parentheses. When it's two sections like this, we tend to have this mathematical symbol stating that it's solutions, this set of solutions or this set of solutions as our final answer. Okay, I hope this video helps.